It's time for the Birdman. It's time for the Birdman to speak. Today, I'm going to be talking about content repurposing. You've probably heard about this. People are talking about repurposing chicken into chicken burritos, and people are talking about repurposing steak into steak tacos. But what you haven't heard about is how to repurpose podcast episodes into Medium articles. And if you have, you haven't heard it like this. I was at Podcast Movement a couple weeks ago. I ran into my man, Harry Duran from Podcast Junkies. Shout out to Podcast Junkies. Harry told me a story about a guy who he helped. This guy has a podcast, and what they did was took his podcast and turned them into Medium articles. And from that, he was able to get a speaking gig. Now, to me, I thought, I'm a podcast mad scientist, and I like to experiment. I'll go and do this myself. It comes down to 3 steps, 3 steps that you need to do. And I'll break it down for you like this. The first thing you're going to want to do is go through your top episodes. Now, the way you can do this is log into your Libsyn account, your SoundCloud account, look at the tracks or the episodes that had the most downloads, who had the most likes, people commented on those. There was something that resonated in those episodes with people, which means it'll probably resonate with somebody when you repurpose it, right? The next step you're going to want to do is transcribe those episodes. Now, the way that we like to do that here at PodParrot is through a service called rev.com. Now, it's $1 per minute, but they are fast, efficient, and they guarantee, I think it's like 24 hours turnaround. I did mine last night, got them back the same night. That ain't Fiverr. I don't know about Fiverr. So the next thing you want to do is once you get those transcriptions back, you're going to want to put them into a Google Doc, clean them up, or just put them into Word. Make sure the structure flows and it flows right. You don't want to get too crazy with this. 3,000 word post, not really feeling that, bro. 500 to 1,000, I think that's more digestible. People can read that on the go. And then you're going to also want to put in some pictures, some design, maybe even use Canva, or maybe even hire a designer so it looks real clean. It looks real nice. No one likes to just read a bunch of text, and the pictures help break up the text and make it more digestible. You really need to just go back and look at your top podcast episodes, get them transcribed, and then post to Medium. Medium is also a free blogging platform. All you need to do is sign up through your Twitter handle or your Facebook, and you're in like Flynn, like Pat Flynn. And that's all you really need to do, guys. I mean, the jury's still out on whether this will work or not for my client, but hey, if it's good enough for Harry, it's good enough for me. We're going to try this for 6 months, and I'll report back to you on the results, baby. The Birdman has spoken.